Hare Krishna. So today we'll continue our reading from Adhyatma Ramayana, Ayodhya Kanda, chapter 1. Sage Narada meets Sri Rama. मज्ञानतिम्रान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Let us all pray to Lord Ramachandra to shower all his mercy and blessings on us so that we can read the Adhyatma Ramayana with full faith and devotion at his lotus feet. Lokabhiramam pranaram kadiram rajivanetram raghubam shanatam कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरन्तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये. So we are reading from the second Kanta, the Ayodhya Kanda, chapter 1. Sage Narada meets Sri Rama. So I'm reading the translation of the slokas. So Sri Mahadev Uvacha. Lord Shiva said to Mother Parvati, O Parvati, one day when Sri Rama, fully decked up by all types of ornaments, was sitting comfortably and happily on a jewel-studded throne in the palace courtyard, while Sita was swaying the whisk with a jewel-studded handle on the blue and dark-hued Sri Rama, adorned with a Kaustuba money, and who was enjoying betel leaves with various spices offered to him most respectfully, the celestial sage Narada descended from the sky to see him. Seeing Narada, who was pure, clean, and with a glaze like that of a Spatika mani, and divinely pure like a full moon of a winter night, and who was an image of divinity and spirituality, come suddenly and unannounced, Sri Rama stood up. Accompanied by Sita, he reverentially and affectionately welcomed the sage with folded hands and placed their heads on the ground before him. Sri Rama then addressed Narada in affectionate terms, O the most exalted sage, for worldly people like us who are ever engrossed in the pursuit of gratification of the sense organs and attached to the materialistic world, having your darshan is most difficult or a rare event. O sage, it is by the emergence of the good effects of my past noble, victorious, righteous deeds that I have been able to have your darshan. Because when righteousness makes its presence felt, even worldly people have a chance to get communion with saints. Hence, O sage, I have been greatly honored and feel privileged at having your divine darshan. Now tell me, what shall I do for you so that I can fulfill your wishes? Then sage Narada said to Raghava, who is compassionate towards his devotees, O Sri Rama, why do you create delusion for me by speaking words like an ordinary human being? O Vibho, your words that your words that you are like an ordinary human are appropriate on the surface. So it seems because the primordial cosmic energy, which is the cause of all creation, is your concern. O Lord, merely by your contact, the eternal, supreme cosmic energy, which is also called your delusory power or Maya, creates Brahma and all other subjects of this creation. That Maya, which has the three qualities of Sattva, Rajo, and Tama, is experienced or perceived only by virtue of her dependence on you and produces white, red, and dark complexioned creatures or subjects, respectively, who are classified into these categories according to their characters, qualities, and virtues. You are called the householder of this great, vast, macrocosmic household called the world. You are Lord Vishnu, while Janaki is Lakshmi. You are Shiva, while Janaki is Parvati. You are Brahma, while Janaki is Saraswati. And you are the sun, while Janaki is its radiant and splendor. You are the moon, while Sita is the chaste and virtuous Rohini. You are Indra, while Sita is Sachi, the daughter of Puloma. And you are the fire god, while Sita is Swaha. Beautiful. Oh Lord, you are like the death god Yama for all, while Sita is Sanyam. O Lord of the world, you are benignant but detached, dispassionate, while the auspicious Sita is the malignant aspect personified. You are Varuna, while the good character Janaki is Varuni. You are Vayu, while Sita is Sadagati. O Sri Rama, you are Kuber, and Sita represents all his wealth, prosperity, and fame. You are Rudra, the one who wrathfully slays the world, while the auspicious Sita is called Rudrani. O Raghava, verily, whatever is masculine in this creation is represented by you, while the feminine aspect is denoted by Sita. Hence, O Lord, nothing in this world exists which is not one or the other aspect of either of you. So he is basically saying everything is Sitaram in this entire cosmic creation. Ignorance arising out of the shadow of your halo and radiance. Ignorance arising out of the shadow of your halo and radiance is known as the indiscernible, undefined, unverifiable aspect of you. Out of it arises the element of importance, which in turn creates Sutratma, the invisible, microscopic, subtle body called Hiranyagarbha. So that is Sutratma. Sutaratma. And the latter produces the mortal body called Linga Deha, consisting of various sense organs. The various permutations and combinations or assorted collection of Ahankar, Buddhi, Pancha Prana, and the 10 Indriyas are collectively called Linga Deha, having the attributes of and characterized by birth, death, sorrow, and happiness by the wise and the learned people. So this is a bit philosophical. The pure consciousness, when it is engrossed in this deceptive world and falsely identifies its pure self with this gross body, is called a jiva. Hmm. So that is us. So the Jivatma or we the living entities who are actually supposed to be pure, who are actually pure consciousness, but when we become engrossed in this material world, which falsely identifies its, and then we falsely identify our pure self, the pure Atma, as this body. We think that we are this body, but then we are actually the pure spirit soul. So ignorance, which has no end or beginning, and which cannot be described by words, is the cause and attribute or characteristic feature of this thing called jiva. That is us. Pure unadulterated consciousness has only three aspects: physical, that is gross, subtle, and the origin. When the consciousness is equipped with these three attributes or characters, it's called Jiva. And when it is free from these three elements, it is famed as Parameshwar. So, yes. So, as long as we are in this ignorance, we think ourselves to be the gross and the subtle body in this material world. But once we are free from all this adulterations, then that's when we realize that we are the pure spirit soul and there is no difference between us and the Lord in the sense that we have all the qualities of the Lord. We have all the qualities of the Lord except for the quantity, as in sense of the quantity, like he is the supreme Lord. But in case of the qualities, we are equal to the Lord. Equal to the Lord in the sense we have almost all the qualities. As a jiva should have these many qualities. We have all those all our qualities come from the Lord. Oh, the best in the clan of Braghu, you are stranger to The three types of creation that consist of the waking state, the dreaming state, and the deep sleep state of consciousness. You are simply a conscious witness to these three states of existence. This whole visible creation has risen from you, is sustained by you, and merges back into you. That is why you are the cause of all that exists. Even as the illusion of a snake is in a rope creates mortal fear of it, the misleading belief that this jiva is me creates false fear in a person. Otherwise, when he realizes that he is the, the pure spirit soul, he is liberated from all fears and sorrows associated with this mundane delusionary world. This realization removes the veil of deception and illusion sheathing his discrimination faculty, intellect, mind, and wisdom, and is called enlightenment. Since you reside inside the body of all in the form of a divine spark of light of pure, divine, and sublime consciousness, and illuminate their mind, intellect, complex, therefore, it is you who is their life-giving force. So it is mainly because of the presence of the Paramatma that we are able to do everything. So Lord Ramachandra is that Paramatma, or the truthful identity, which is the pure consciousness. Like the illusion of a serpent in a rope, the whole world is imagined to be present in you due to ignorance. Hence, when the true nature of your being is realized and understood, the illusory and deceptive imagination also vanishes. That is why a seeker should practice jnana. Only those persons who are endowed with the attribute of your dedicated devotion can expect to achieve true knowledge. True knowledge is the actual Brahmagyan. Hence, those who are possessed of pure bhakti can only expect to have deliverance and salvation. So it is only if we have true bhakti that the actual knowledge manifests in us. O Lord, I am a servant of those who are in turn devotees of those who follow yours. This Dasa, Dasa, and Dasa. So that's what Bharata Muni himself says. So, oh Lord, I am a servant of those who are in turn devotees of those who follow your other devotees. So it is like Dasa, Dasa. So he is saying, I am the servant of your servant of your servant. So please do not cast your delusion on me, but show munificence and benevolence instead. O Lord, Brahma, who was born on a divine lotus which has emerged from your navel, is my father. Hence I am your grandson. O Raghava, you shall save and protect me, who am your devotee. So he didn't want the Lord to bow down in front of him and speak all those words as a normal person. Saying so and repeatedly bowing his head in reverence, Narada's eyes were filled with tears of joy and exhilaration. He said, "Oh, the best in the clan of Bhragu, Lord Brahma has sent me to you. You have incarnated with the purpose of slaying the demon Ravana. But now your father Dasharatha wants to anoint you as prince, regent to take charge of the administration of the kingdom. O Sri Rama, once being enthroned and engrossed in the work of the kingdom, you will not be able to slay Ravana. What will happen to your promise that you had made to the gods about removing the burden of the earth by slaying Ravana? So, O King of Kings, make your promise come true, because you are steadfast and unwavering in truthfulness." Hearing these words of sage Narada, Sri Rama smiled and said, "O Narada, listen. Is there anything about which I don't know? I shall without doubt fulfill all that I have promised earlier. But it has to be gradual. I shall progressively slay the demons one by one as their destiny ordains, and I shall thereby remove the burden of the earth. In order to kill Ravana, I shall proceed to the Dandakaranya forest tomorrow and shall live there disguised as hermit for the next 14 years. I shall destroy that wicked fellow along with his entire clan on the excuse of Sita's abduction. Narada was extremely pleased and exhilarated by Sri Rama making such a vow. After that, he circumambulated Sri Rama 3 times and prostrated before him, and obtaining his permission, he departed on the path of the sky to the abodes of gods. That person who devotionally, diligently, sincerely, and with true reverence, faith, conviction, and belief reads, hears, or remembers daily this dialogue between sage Narada and Sri Rama gains detachment and renunciation from this mundane, delusory, entrapping world and attains that supreme and only truthful stature called moksha, a stature which is most difficult even for the gods to attain or achieve. That is very beautiful. So we got the third one, the conversation between Narada Muni and Sri Rama. So this is something which we can read every day. So here we see different prayers by various devotees and what is the benefit of those prayers. Beautiful. So with this, we come to the end of the first chapter of the Ayodhya Kanda. Tomorrow next we'll continue with the second chapter. So we see that Lord Ramachandra already has planned out what has to be done. So how he'll be going to the forest to kill Ravana. So vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta kodi Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. आध्यात्म रामायणा की जय, वेद व्यास की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।